is met completely. Last but not least, without finances, organizations cannot run. So financials include the revenue coming from membership, those who have to pay fine, those who have to pay correctly before the due date, and a mechanism by which those payments can be made easily. I mean, writing checks, I don't even remember when I wrote the check. I know we have few millennials probably here. They probably will ask us, what is a check? You know, I remember like when I came to US, I went to this bank and they gave me check. I honestly didn't know what that was. So I started simply writing the check without realizing my bank doesn't have the money. So, and then every month end, I go to bank and have argument to refund all the fines. You know? It took me some time to gain that financial literacy, to understand how to balance a checkbook. Guess what? When I learned and mastered the balancing of checkbook, checks disappeared. And then came card. I started swiping the card, you know, and then my balance accumulated. Okay, it's only like 10% fine that I have to give, $20 per month I have to pay to this credit card company. It can go on forever. So what? Right? But once I got married and I applied for a home loan, and when the bank told me I cannot get the loan, that came the biggest kicker. So we do not want our organizations to go through this roller coaster. We want to make sure that we have a very strong financial stewardship that is residing within the governing leaders as well as for every member. So if we can take care of managing the members, tracking all of the documentations, and making sure financials are there, that gives a perfect platform for you to run the organization to its mission and vision. Do we all agree? Let's give a round of applause for that. I call this applause as a cold applause. Let's have something cheer. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this is 16 months of effort, studying systematically, talking to people, doing the survey, understanding all of this with these people. We finally got the answer to the challenges that everyone was facing. Then we reached beyond all of these organizations, went back to my own organization, and I said, okay, are these the problems? Wow, quite interestingly, we found this is a problem faced by many organizations for people coming from India too. Then we went to church, small and medium business. They are all facing the same problem. At that time, we knew something was in our hand. If you can create an event in a matter of seconds, invite the people who your family belongs to, and then making sure that they can transparently see the agenda for the event and come prepared. What more can you ask? Now, what is the biggest thing that happens in any event? Probably ladies can answer this. What's the biggest thing that happens in any event?
Money.
Is it fundraising? Good, that's one. What else? Come on, guys.
Meeting taking too long.
Meeting taking too long, yes. What else? Especially women folks, the key activity that happens in any event is taking pictures, right? We dress up, we put that makeup to make sure that our pictures come out right. Even if it's a wedding or fundraising, who cares whether fund is raised? But I should look good, right? Because I'm going to post it in Facebook, right? Yes. So we have to make sure that pictures play a key role in an event. What happens when we take pictures and post it? Our phones get completely consumed by the pictures, and we don't even know which event we went. I mean, by the dress, probably if somebody is like uniquely wearing every new dress for every new event, then you might be able to recognize. But the memories are faded away. what did family do? Family said, memories are the powerful thing that will glue me to what has happened in the past. So we created this concept called albums. So you go to an Igbo Fest, you create an album for Igbo Fest 2020. You put all the pictures under that album. And that album stays with you forever. So similar to albums, you can have any number of albums with different kinds of pictures that's added to it. Not only pictures, but videos can also be part of it. So that provided a powerful resonance to the events. So with member management, with events, and then having a good sound platform for managing the documents, that left us with managing the financials. By the time everybody said, guys, we have gone too far, let's now bring a close group of people and then show this to them to see whether this is what is meaningful for them. And if that is meaningful, then we can invest more and build the remaining functionalities. So this is the time where we are. I remember like the very first time Mark Zuckerberg had this group, they were all college kids. And what he said is, a cool platform to showcase your pictures. And show the pictures and let's rank who is the handsome, who is the beauty charm, and let's rate for further relationships. Now, we are almost at that stage here where we are coming together and seeing this for the first time. So I am extremely pleased and humbled with Dr. Ulasis and Dr. Chinvisis to have this meeting with all of us so that you all can be part of this journey. So I have an 8-minute video that will take us through all of the different functionalities that is part of this program. Now, after the video, there is a question-answer session. Now, you are not going to ask me questions. I am going to ask you questions. So if you want to take a very quick break and grab something from there, please feel free. We have